Everyone doing? Sorry, I'm gonna have to do the dishes here in a second. But I just really wanted to talk to you guys today about something that I've had on my mind a lot lately, especially coming off of my recent X3 Expo at the Hollywood Palladium. Just different things that are on my mind. So my name's Corey. I also go by the name Bikinithug, or I used to in my adult history go by the name Roxy Summers. Um, and I really think it's important for me to be transparent because I dip my toes in different projects. I don't like to be categorized into just one type of entertainer. And I just wanted to share with you guys like my journey, how I ended up where I was at. I'm now like a full-time OnlyFans, mini vids, content creator. I create custom content for people and I sell it to them. And it really is a passion project. But in the beginning, like I wanted to be a mainstream actress. I went to LA and I did the auditioning process. And it's like anything, it's such a casting couch situation. I mean, this is just my personal experience. I'm not talking through anyone else, basically. I'm just saying this is what I personally experienced going to casting calls with big companies and basically just like, okay, well, we'll give you a role if you do this. This was granted over 15 years ago. And again, this is just my personal story. Being a young girl, I guess I'm 37 now. So this was when I was like 21, I guess, is when I went on this. 18 to 21 was when I started this journey of crazy town. And I had already done a little bit of nude modeling. I always wanted to do modeling, and that was what was paying at the time. I was in a dire need situation and I needed some money, and so that's what I did. But I tried to go the whole mainstream acting thing, and it just didn't work out. Like I didn't get. They're like, yeah, we'll give you this role if you suck this off, but it didn't work out. So I'd heard about girls going to Vegas and making tons of money dancing. I grew up like I'm a classical trained dancer and like hip hop, jazz, hula, like ballroom, all these things. But like, little did my mom know that all those years of dance lessons were gonna end me up on triple pole. But the thing that's crazy about when you try dancing, like obviously I was young, like any other girls that are looking to go into this industry, I would say to take 18 to 21 to just be young and enjoy yourself and like get to know yourself a little bit better before you get thrusted into this fucking world of this craziness. Because I feel like you're a little bit more mature and you can make a little bit more mental, better decisions. But I think a lot of girls do it because they need money. So that's why they choose that route personally, or if they want attention. But I went to Vegas. I got hired. Like the whole thing is when you go dance in Vegas when you're 18, is that you're going to have to work in a full nude club because of the fact that it's 18 and up and they don't serve alcohol. So it's full nudity. If it's 21 and up and there's alcohol there, it's only topless. But you're 18, so you're going to be doing full nudity. The other girls were super, super mean to me. I was like totally cool, like working the like I was totally cool when I was on stage, like dancing on stage, but like I couldn't work the floor. I couldn't be like, oh, you want a lap dance? That was not my get down. Like I'm not trying to be talking to this fucking nasty guy over here. Nah, that's not my get down. So I was like, fuck. Like I tried couple different clubs. I wasn't making what I was wanting to be making. I had a boyfriend, my high school sweetheart, like had just broken up with me, one of many breakups. And I was on Craigslist and I saw an ad for they needed models for basically like a solo video shoot. So I responded to the ad and sent them my photo, and then I got flown from Vegas, where I was staying at like the ghettoest hotel in the world. Hey, how are you? Thanks for checking it out. I just really wanted everyone to know my journey a little bit better so they could get to know me a little bit better. So I got offered to do like a solo shoot in Arizona. They flew me from Vegas to Arizona. I did the shoot, and I think that like the guy was cool, whatever. Like I got paid $1,000 to do like a solo masturbation scene. I had never done anything like that up until that point, so I was like, what the fuck is even going on? But I signed with the agency right then, but it wasn't like a real signage. It was like some scandal. And basically they flew me to LA and I instantly moved into a model house, which was a fucking shit show. And I didn't do any video shoots yet. I had met a girl that she had a different agent that was actually like a legitimate agent, not just like a guy that was trying to bang all the chicks in the house. And his name was Chris with Fox Models. I don't know if you know anything about the adult entertainment industry, you know Fox Modeling. It's like a reputable, he was awesome. Like I only have good things to say about him. Like he represented Brie Olsen at the time. Like she was a big name star when I was living at his house. I remember she'd come in the house and it was just like crazy. I'd be like, oh, look, it's Brie Olsen. But I was only in that realm of what I was doing for like literally like a 2-month time span. That's it. Like I made like 6 movies in 2 months. I don't even know if it was 6, maybe like 4 or 5. Maybe it's just because they recycle the same content so many times that I think it's 6 for some reason, but it was Hustler, Barely Legal, Naughty America, Brazzers, New Sensations, Red Light, maybe one other one. I did do some live camming for Playboy Cams at the time, which I thought was fucking awesome. But I ended up, you know, like I'm a very sexual person. I love sex. I loved the industry, but I don't like just like meeting someone and just like random hookups. That's not my get down. So yes, you're in a safe, controlled environment, blah, blah, blah. Everyone was cool. It was like very professional. But I ended up getting back with the boyfriend that had dumped me before I started all this. And so I kind of like veered off of that path for a while and just, I think I got a housekeeping job for like a year and it's like miserable. And so they had always told me like, once you do porn, you're never going to be able to like go back to modeling or do anything else with you. Like you definitely won't be able to do acting and stuff. And I met a good friend of mine, which I still shoot with to this day, Jeff Brady Productions. Him and his girlfriend Viva Athena are the COVID couple. They are all over P-Hub, Clips for Sale, Mini-Vids, you name it. I was one of the first models he had ever shot, and he kind of taught me the whole Clips for Sale concept. I had never really understood or heard anything like that before. So basically you're just shooting your clips and then you're uploading them, editing them yourself to different platforms and you're selling them. You own the clips, you own the rights. So he's really the one that got me started as like an OG clip content creator for Clips for Sale. Like probably 10 years ago, I think my first Clips for Sale studio was Corey's Playhouse. And I learned so much with that studio. It was like fetish orientated, cosplay. It didn't really make that much money. I don't know how much money it actually made because I was married at the time and all the funds were in my husband at the time's name. But it was definitely a learning curve for me and let me just kind of like be myself and perfect my abilities. Throughout the last 10 years, I used Model Mayhem as like my main booking platform for just art nude photo shoots, where I was an art nude pinup model for like over 10 years. You can look at my Model Mayhem portfolio, Corey Collins, Bikinithug, and it will show you like all the different credited photographers that I've shot with. It has a pretty good body of work in there. And I would say that I met some of my greatest influencers, life friends, and just a lot about myself throughout that journey. And more than anything, I wanted to like express to people, like, I really hate when girls that are in the adult entertainment industry get like categorized as just like, that's what they are. Like, no, I'm an entertainer. I'm an actress of all realms. Like, you can also find me on Amazon Prime. I star in an indie horror film called Bikini Mayhem. It's pretty rad. You guys should check it out. I was just reflecting back the other day because one thing that people ask me constantly, oh, thank you. I'm glad that you love the Exotica videos and photos. Thank you so much. One thing that people say to me almost daily is, when are you going to get a real job? Don't you think you're too old to be doing this? Or no one understands though that like my heart and soul goes into everything that I do when I'm in front of the camera or behind the camera. Like I'm currently looking for a video editor because I just don't have the time to edit all my content on YouTube anymore. But up until this point, like I have styled, started, edited the whole process. So basically what you're getting on my YouTube channel is 110% my personality, my point of view, who I am. It's heavily influenced by my love of MTV as a kid, J-Lo being a fly girl, and growing up in Southern California and my lifestyle and just my vibe. And like it really irks me that like I don't have more views or subs on my YouTube channel because I feel like it's miscategorized just because a lot of it is saucier or like lingerie-esque type of content. But if you like peel back the layer and like get to know me as a person, like I'm a mom, my daughter's 5 years old and she's my life. Like we're master sandcastle builders. I wear so many hats. And when people ask me daily, like, are you gonna grow up and like get a real job? My answer to you is fuck you. Sorry, Daddy YouTube. I don't mean to cuss on here, but F you. I am who I am, and I feel like I didn't go to college. I went to life experience gigs on so many different realms. I've traveled all over the United States for shoots, been flown places, like stayed in different cool hotels. Like I don't know what someone measures success on, but I feel like if you look at my body of work, it is successful. I might be sitting here monetarily have nothing because I'm poor, struggling artist syndrome, but I would say that I'm pretty accomplished. Like I've danced on stage at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. I mean, I'm an IMDb credited actress for a horror movie I star in. I have countless references, referrals from amazing photographers that say that I was fabulous to work with. I have love from my peers in my community, and to be able to create and ongoing creations to this day, like just getting back from the expo, I thought it was funny because it's like, yes, I hate how the world like categorizes like mainstream celebrities and then there's like basically adult star celebrities that are like down here, like there's different calibers, right? But then when you're at the expo and stuff like that, there's like the girls that are the contract girls basically think that they're better than all of the individual content creators that are down here that are just shooting their own type of content. I think a lot of people don't know because I took that huge gap from really being out there pushing myself in that realm. Like I'm still don't do hardcore content. I haven't done hardcore content in over 15 years, but it will permanently be attached to me for the rest of my life. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not going to hide it. It is what it is. Like I will forever live on camera as being barely legal. But the girls that don't know that you did contract films, they think you're just like a content creator. Like they definitely don't get looked at by the same caliber, but I'm here to tell you all, like I shot for Brazzers, I shot for Hus. Like I'm on that caliber. Y'all just might not know my name yet. Like, but hi, I'm here. Nice to meet you. I do not plan on doing boy girl anytime soon. I will stick to solo. I haven't even done a hardcore girl scene in over 15 years, but me and Athena are going to try to make that happen soon here. But first and foremost, I am a creative. I'm an artist. I come up with a vision, I shoot it, I style it, I execute it, and make it come to life. I want to tell all these other girls out here, you might not be the cookie cutter mold of what you think a model is or a content creator is, but if it's something that is a fire burning inside of your soul, take my journey, for example, go through all my content. You can go to my other, I have another YouTube channel, it's an old channel, Bikinithug. Check that out. Same thing. I shot, styled, starred in all the content. I have an even older channel, I think, Corey's Playhouse, that has me on my journey from really young. Um, Look at my watch list. It has tags videos that I've been in. If you have that fire, girlfriend, don't matter if you think you're too big, you're too small. There is an audience and an outlet for you out there, and Don't let the negativity of what other people tell you hold you back from being yourself. Like, I can't stress that enough. Yes, like I said, I might be monetarily broke, but I am filled with joy on the inside out of the experiences and connections that I've had from being on this journey. Like going into an event like the expo last weekend, I was super nervous because I'm 37. Like I have lines, wrinkles, like I'm not perfect anymore. Like a lot of these girls there, on point, drop dead gorgeous, best outfit, best everything. They got their hair extensions done, like they look and fly. Like I go in there, like, yeah, I'm a little bit hesitant and a little, uh. But when I get in there and feel the music and look around and realize that like this is my shit, like I've waited for this moment, this is my jam, I'm gonna have a good fucking time. And I just owned it because that's what you gotta do. If you think that you're the shit, you're going to be the shit. Just believe it. Believe it and tell yourself. And yes, there's a lot of steps that go involved that I'm gonna start breaking down to you girls. Safety precautions you want to take when booking shoots. I'm gonna break down for you how to pack a shoot bag to go on a nude pinup shoot. I'm going to teach you proper networking, proper tagging abilities. Basically, I'm not walking away yet, guys, because this is like, I might not have gone to college, but I did go to the school of how to be a boss and how to consecutively book gigs consistently within a certain amount of time frame period over the last 15 years in that genre of work. That is a pretty hard thing to do. You got to be thirsty, you got to be hungry, you got to treat it like a business, and you have to be good at your craft. Girls, if this is something you're looking to go into, I would say first and foremost, know your boundaries, know what you're comfortable with, and know who you are. Practicing in front of the mirror, getting your poses down, and really just knowing what your best angles are, what works for you. I cannot stress to you enough how much this is going to pay off in the long run. Like when you're posing, you want softer hands. Like you don't want claw hands. These are just a little few simple tips and tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you throughout this journey that I'm about to go on with you. They're going to help everything. So when you're posing, you don't want like hands are like you don't want too clenchly tight. Like you want it soft and like looks like not like a creature basically, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but always suck it in, stick it out. Here, I'll go through a couple of my go-to poses with you. So if I'm doing a pinup shoot, I know my video just went from here to like here. It's all over the place. Sorry, it's just my brain ping pongs. So when I do a pinup shoot, I usually start with just like a couple of very basic poses. So I always do my go-to pinup, you know, and then the side. And my smile has always been my number one ticket. I don't know why. I can't do the mean mug pretty girl thing. And then I like to do a back shot over the shoulder, bring up that pinup, cross the leg. And then, especially being a nude model, using your outfit and your accessories to your advantage is only going to help you take more shots and really just maximizing your time. So using my shorts as an accessory and then doing the, oh, I'm going to unbutton the zip down. Like it's all about the art of the tease when it comes to pinup modeling. So really, and then like using the shirt, like play around with the shirt. Oh, like playing with the hair, always making eye contact. I have gotten into a sync of things where basically every time the shutter clicks, like I'm on to a next pose. It's going to take you a while to get there, but if you're confident in your craft, you just click, 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 click. I've been told that I have more usable photos in photo shoots than people have ever experienced, and that's good quality to have. But sorry I veered off so much. I got to get back to cleaning the house. I hope you enjoyed this little get to know me one-on-one video, Be sure to like, subscribe, follow for more content. And if you're a model or a content creator looking for tips, tricks, creativity, anything like that, I'm really going to be going in and breaking down to you different themes and how to make your dreams a reality. So stay tuned for more. And if you guys still need to know more, Google me, ho. Corey Collins, Bikinithug, Roxy Summers. Enjoy your results.